You mentioned there were a few other things that you've seen from membership sites that are doing 100 million plus.
Yeah.
So one, they have longer LTVs than just
So
longer churn rates than 3
I
months.
think here's a few things, right?
Yeah.
So first of all is they don't overwhelm their members when they come in. So another huge company that people at membership site people don't really realize is Audible, right? So what does Audible do if you buy a membership? They give you credits every single month.
Yeah.
And so we are the only platform I know that's on school right now that does a credit system. So when people come in, they get 10 classes included, but then we have 46 classes inside of there, and they get 1 credit every month they renew. If they ever left, they would lose all of the credits and all the classes that they have so far. So it leads to people wanting to stay longer.
Yeah.
The other thing that I learned from Masterclass, there was someone on their marketing team there, he said, your greatest retention weapon is coming soon. So he says that people will always pay for what they are anticipating is going to happen in the future. So he said, obviously, when people are paying money, if they feel like they've gotten all the value that's going to get out of it, then they're going to cancel it. But for example, I forgot, there was a movie that was coming out recently on Netflix that my girlfriend and I wanted to see. And I really don't like Netflix that much, so I want to cancel it. But I was like, well, let's just wait until this movie comes out, right?
Yeah.
And then I'll cancel the membership. So I literally was churning, and they convinced me to stay because they were coming. So then if you're able to, once a month, we do something we call the Scaling Scoop. And I just did the March edition of it. And I'm saying like, okay, here's all the things that we have coming up this month. We're doing a short form. I'm having a short form agency come in here and teach a course. We're releasing our diamond level package. We're doing blah, blah, blah. And so all these coming soon things get people excited for what's coming up like in the future. And so they don't want to cancel their membership. The other thing that they said is almost the reverse of that. If you can constantly be sharing wins in like an email blast to people, because people won't always log into the community, but they will read their email.
Yeah.
So if people feel like, it's almost like people, Planet Fitness, their gym membership. I think the numbers is like 90% of Planet Fitness members don't actually ever go to the gym, right? But somehow by being a part of a gym membership, you're getting a little bit of the feeling that you're being productive, and you're just, I have a gym membership. And then by sharing other people's wins and sharing updates to this email list on a constant basis, people feel like they are getting the wins themselves, even though they aren't actually getting the wins themselves. And then there's other things, like the really obvious things like asking people what they want, then putting that in the coming soon in the future thing, and you being engaged in it as well. And yeah, I would say those are like the real major ones. In radical transparency, we haven't had ours long enough to know what our churn is going to be, but I have learned from these other companies that have done it like long enough. And once again, even if my churn was atrocious, like say 3 months, 4 months, something like that, I will tell you that I've been like the high ticket space. We serve 2,000 clients. And for us, it's like 70% of our clients aren't renewing for another, 6 months or 12 months on top of that. And we're putting an incredible amount of work in there. If I can essentially charge almost nothing and not have to do any real like physical one-on-one work with these people, then their churning isn't going to hurt me too much, especially if I'm also selling the $1,000, $2,000 course up front.